Namaste, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Oh, I did my makeup.
Oh my god! I don't look.
Oh, but I know I'm beautiful anyways.
Yes, in a natural way.
Yeah, in a natural way, yes, true. My name is Jitendra Thaplial. In short, you can call me Jeet. And now there are many dimension of my personality, but I would like to go with yoga, that how got into the yoga practice and how it started. So when I was a kid, like 6-7 years old, so at that time I had an issue with my ears and with my digestive system. And then later on, when we went to the doctor, and then doctor said that there are hole in your ears, and gradually it could melt my bone of the ear also. So it was happening. I used to go in school. Student wouldn't like to sit next to me, but yeah, there were some friend of mine who used to sit with me, and they are still friends with me. We still go together out and have fun and all whenever I go to my hometown. But yes, it was happening there, and I couldn't digest my food. Whatever I used to eat, it was heavy on my abdomen, and my body was totally hyperacidic. One fine day, I was just watching TV. So I'm fond of bhajan and kirtan from the beginning only. So the day I was just watching TV in the morning, and I was listening to bhajans, and there was a channel in which very renowned person whose name is Swami Ramdev. So he used to teach yoga every day in the morning live from Haridwar, nearby place. So I just start watching him, and then the people also sharing their experiences that they have got this benefit, that benefit after practicing yoga and all. And as a kid, because kid or small one, young ones, they have very pure heart. If you will say there is a ghost, they will believe there is a ghost. If you will say okay, this is going to happen, they will trust this is going to happen. So as I was a kid, I had a pure heart. So I thought, okay, if this is working for them, it will work for me as well. So at that time I was around 11-12 years old. Then I started doing yoga watching TV only. So at that time I only used to do 12 asana and 7 pranayam. That's it for 1 hour. So I start doing that, and then he said that in extreme conditions or in very extreme cases of any diseases, you need to increase the timing of pranayam, like Kapalabhati, Anulom Vilom, Nadi Shodhan and all. So in the morning I used to give the time of around 1 hour to my asana practice and pranayam practice together. In the evening I used to separately practice Kapalabhati, because he was keep saying that Kapalabhati is one of the best pranayam. Kapalabhati is one of the best pranayam. So in the evening I used to give 1 or sometimes 1.5 an hour only for Kapalabhati. I did this only for 2 years, and after 2 years, in the beginning the pus stopped coming, and then gradually my eardrums were started healing, and I got my hearing ability back, because in that time I was partially deaf. If you will call me 3-4 times, then I will hear, "Huh, did you say anything?" And then I was getting my hearing ability back. And in case of my digestion, so I combine the thing, because in my opinion alone anything cannot work. So you need a combination always, and you need to follow the instructions and rules and regulation of any practice. So at that time I continued my yoga practice, and then for 2-3 months I left all the normal food that people were eating. So I was having some Ayurvedic medicines as well, and then within 3 months only I got totally fine. My body, which was hyperacidic, I got back to the normal, and then I started eating everything what I used to eat, the simple food that like homemade food. So I did my bachelor's in political sociology and English literature, and then I did my master's in English literature. Then I thought, okay, if I'm practicing yoga, then I should do something in field of yoga. Then I did. I started learning here only in Rishikesh till 2014. Then 2015 I I started teaching here in Rishikesh only. And from 2015 I was keep teaching. Then I thought I should do something professionally in the field of yoga. Then I did my masters in yoga,
Wow.
and then I was keep teaching, and now I'm here.
It's an incredible story.
Yeah. That's why I keep emphasis on yoga practice, because if it is making difference in my life, it can make a difference in everyone's life if they are doing it dedicatedly, with rules and regulation, with everything. So definitely one can have the benefit of yoga practice. Yes, two things are there. One perspective is believe it and do it. Second, do it and then believe it. But when you are doing something, before doing that, think 1,000 times. But the moment you are starting it, then don't have any doubt on that. Because that is also an approach that you start doing anything, then you are getting results, then you start believing on that. But if you are having a dilemma that will it work or not, and still doing it, I guess then it will not able to give you that good result. So think twice, thrice, 1,000 times before starting anything. But when you started with something, don't have any doubt on that. Yes, it is very important for me. So in the morning only, when I wake up in the morning, so I touch the ground, Mother Earth, that oh Mother Earth, now I woke up, now I'm going to put my feet on you, so just forgive me, you are bearing our weight. So we just touch like this, and then we have a Sanskrit words. So then I do that, and then I start my day. I then drink water, this and that, and I do it 2-3 times. So first is when I wake up, second when I do pray. So the ritual I do. So in the beginning when I was a kid, so I used to pray for myself. But the thing is, if we are only thinking about ourselves, then we are becoming more selfish. Because anyways we are connected to everyone, right? So then once I have realized this, then I pray for everyone, that everyone has to be good, happy, without any disease, everything. Because when we think that only for me, it is not going to work. We are interconnected with each other. If I'm asking for only myself, let's say I'm asking, okay, oh God, just give me, make me prosperous, give me money and everything. Okay, God is giving me, no problem. If God, other person is not getting it, definitely they are going to do something for their family, right? Sometimes they will rob, sometimes maybe the condition make a person that much cornered, helpless, that they need to commit wrong things. So that's why I pray for everyone's well-being and for their happiness. And the last thing is whenever I eat food. So these 3 things I do it for the gratitude, and whenever we are doing yoga classes. Gratitude for everyone, for Mother Earth, for the Guru who is teaching you or who taught you, the teachers who played a very important role in your life, right? Your mother, father who has given you birth, your friends, and everyone to whom you don't know, living, non-living thing, everyone. So these things are like to show gratitude for everyone. These things I practice in my life. I say only one thing and I apply in my life also. We have to live our life in a way that even in the worst condition, we should need to learn how to live or survive in the worst condition. because everyone know how to deal with the good time, but not everyone know how to deal with the worst time. So one thing that I apply in my life is how to live in the adverse and the worst condition. Second thing, how to be happy with the least resources. If you learn how to live happily with the least and very less resources, nobody can make you unhappy or sad. That is very important thing that I apply in my life. That's why I don't take a lot of possession. Few things I'm doing and I'm collecting because of my family, because for myself I don't need a lot of things. So there was a time also I was earning very good amount, but I only needed 1,000 rupees and 1,500 rupees for myself for a month, for a whole month.
Okay.
So I try to practice that, and I'm still practicing that, how to be happy in least resources and in the worst condition. That is the key for happiness in my meaning, in my life. The only thing is to respect Mother Nature and save her. There is no sense making a lot of money, making an empire, making a building, making a factory or anything. Nothing is going to work if we are ruining the Mother Nature. So the only thing is, don't give money, possession, building, business or anything to your upcoming generation. Give them a good surrounding, good water, air and land to live. Because in order to get more and more money and more possession, somewhere we are ruining the nature. And we are not, and what we say that okay, we are doing it for our next generation, right? If there is no resources, will they eat the money? Will they eat the house that you built? No. Resources are the most important thing, not money. If there is no resources, the value of money is less than zero. So I am also applying this in my life. Whatever I am saying, 90 to 95% I am applying in my life. From last 3-4 months, I am not using any chemical on my body. Any chemical. Whenever I take shower, I take it with plain water. Only 5% chemical where I am using, wherever I am washing my hands with hand wash and all. And I am going to reduce it, and I will stop it one day. And I will replace it with the natural things like let's say ashes. Ashes is the good thing to wash your hand. The fresh soil from the mountains, it is also good for. And there are many things from Ayurveda that you can use to wash your hands, to take shower and all. So now the only thing I am using as a chemical, you can say, it is the hand wash. In the rest of my body, I don't put anything, because I know even if I am washing my hand, this water is going somewhere to the nature. It is going to affect the nature, and definitely it will destroy the life of many things, many, you can say, microorganism, and also our next generation. So that is the thing I would like to say to the world, that save environment, save Mother Nature. Even if you are talking about the development, this development has to be sustainable. If it is going in one way extremely, definitely we have very less years, and maybe one day we will become a predator, because we will not have anything to eat in our surrounding. Definitely we'll kill each other and eat each other. From the beginning only, because the place from where I belong, it is in the mountain only. And I born, and like everything I did in my life is there only, in the mountains. I love mountains. So although I worked in some metro cities also, but I worked there for 1 or 2 years because I couldn't resist myself to came back from those cities, because you will see all the time pollution is there, all everywhere, the concrete things they are building up, no natural thing, very least things that you can see as a natural. And yes, these are the thing. And still when I go to my hometown, every morning I go to the forest and go to the rivers. I put that mud and soil on my body, I take shower and all. And even if I'm like cleaning my tooth, so I'm taking the natural things and cleaning my teeth. And as much as possible I'm trying to use natural thing, because they will decompose in the nature and they will not harm mother earth anyways. So yes, my future dream is also that I will make or create a small village which will be an inspiration for everyone. And if some people will try to join that village, let's say for few days, I would like to invite them, but on one strict rule: no use of polythene, no chemical. You are welcome. Otherwise, be at your home. Wherever you are doing that pollution, do that there only, not in my place. So that is my initiative, so that people can get to know the value of it. Even if they don't value it, I'm going to do that. It is selfless love. So when we know how to do selfless love, then we are not limited. When we are saying that, okay, my love is selfish, so I am limited myself in some ways, that my love is limited for everything. Okay, I will love these people or these things, and rest of the thing aside. So love is for everyone. Even if there is a small ant, small insect is going on, or an animal, huge animal, human being, anything. And again I'm repeating this, what I'm saying, I practice it unintentionally. If something happened, I don't know, and always I like ask for apology in front of God. But whenever, even if I'm walking or like driving any vehicle, so if I see any insect is there, so I stop myself then and there only, and then I go. Unintentionally, if something is happening, I'm very sorry for that. But love is for everyone, for everything. Doesn't matter if something is living, non-living, big creatures, small things, small creature. It is for everyone.
Okay, Jeet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.